Welcome back to Paradox Meltdown. Well, really, the choice returns: Mayuri or Kurisu. Mostly this looks like this is still the same. We're down to the choice of, well, we have to delete the D-mail to save Kurisu. Well, we have to delete the D-mail that saved Kurisu. Oh shit. I forgot about that. Oh, hello. Hey, where are you now? Where are you? You haven't been to the lab in 2 days. Are you still in Akihabara? We're worried, you know. You were acting strange yesterday. I want to help, so tell me where you are. I don't feel right not having you around. Where are you? I want to see you. Oh. That's, I'll be perfectly honest, it's been a few days since I finished that. I completely forgot my, phone background was the Garo Froggy. But for now, we're going to ignore that email. I'm just going to move on here. Time for Kurisu. A discussion with Kurisu here. Where we get Kurisu's side of things here. Oh shit! Hello. I think I ignored Mayuri's call before. Hello?
Mayuri ka?
Displayed on the screen is Mayuri's face, devoid of its usual brightness for some reason.
どうした？
ダル君から聞いたんだ。オカリンがなんだか変だったって。マユシーはコミマに夢中になってて、オカリンのことよく見ててあげられなかったね。
Because before, when we ignored Mayuri's call, she just sent us an email.
いつもならオカリンが元気なかったらすぐに気づくのに。
And she's honestly worried.
ごめんね。
Don't apologize. You've done nothing wrong.
でね、何かあったの？オカリン？
I can't tell her. I can't. Kept it a secret from her all this time. That's the way it has to be.
何もないよ。
You fool.
そっか。ね、前はよくマユシーにいろんな話してくれたよね。例えば、チタンには幹部が4人いて、それぞれゲップとスダチと声優とジャコだけ。
Turkish, Virginian burp, a balloon drag queen, and wide-eyed gore. I don't even know, but I love them.
玄武とスザクと清流と白虎だ。
Ah, Virginian burp.
そうそう、そういうね、オカリンのお話、とっても面白かったな。
Gosh, we miss those days, don't we?
でも、ねえ、オカリン。マユシーのこと、重荷に感じてたら、言ってね。
そんなこと。
じゃあ、とりあえず切るね。 もしまゆしにいろいろお話ししたいなって思ったらいつでも電話してくれていいからね。じゃあ、トゥットゥルー。
She hung up on me.
まゆり、なんだって？
あいつ何が重荷だよ。勝手に自分を責めやがって。いつもは空気を読めないくせに、なんでこういう時だけ。
重荷ね。
俺は一度だってまゆりを重荷に感じたことはない。
だったらそれをはっきり言ってあげればいい。
Yeah, maybe it wasn't a good idea to leave Mayuri in the dark. She never looks like she's thinking anything, and yet she saw my doubt. And yet she's probably thinking the most. Out of everyone, she just never shows it. Either way, I can't tell her the truth.
そうかね。
It's Kurisu sensing our internal strife slash stupid decision. Kurisu sighs, then glares
こ
at
れ
me.
までのあんたなら悩んだりしなかったはず。とりあえずまゆりに会いに行くべき。あの子だっていろいろ思うところがあるんだろうし。
She's right. Even if I don't tell Mayuri the truth, I need to at least tell her something. I'll postpone my decision and go see Mayuri. Oh, okay. So this is going to play out the same. Exactly where we found her before. And she's starting to remember her deaths in the past. And we're remembering how things used to be. When Mayuri became our hostage. Oh, thinking about things, now it's raining. Yeah, things are largely the same. She's gonna sew up her jacket now. We still haven't made up her mind. We can't save both of us.
俺は諦めない。絶対にだ。
We're hugging her right now. We decide here and now the future of the world, which friend to let die. Holding Kurisu tightly, I whisper into her ear, I won't give up. Ever. Oh, Kurisu suddenly pushes me away. She steps back. Her face is hidden behind her hair. She's not happy, but her fists are trembling. Her body exudes raw fury.
話にならないこのマザーバッカー。
Whoa.
お前、
私は大丈夫だって言ってんのに何が諦めないだ。バカなの？死ぬの？英雄気取りかこの中二病患者が。できもしないくせにカッコつけてんじゃない。あんたの頭の悪さにはイライラする。なんで私の言うこと素直に聞き入れてくれないのよ。
俺は
あんたがマユリを助けることが相対的に判断してベストなのよ。一体何が気に入らないの？
相対的判断などクソくらいだ。
Ooh. Kurisu stares at me in shock.
俺は神じゃない。気がついたらそれに等しい立場にいたけど全然違う。誰を助けて誰を見殺しにするかなんて俺はもう決められない。
Ooh. Suzuha. Ferris. Well, her father, technically. Lukaku. I sacrificed their happiness to save Mayuri. Okay, in that context. The whole time, a voice in the back of my head was asking, is this really okay? What gives me the right?
だから俺は今度こそ
Okay. Kurisu turns away with a frown and starts tapping her foot in a clear gesture of displeasure.
どうせ無理よ。いつもあんた言ってるでしょ。シュタインズゲートの選択ってやつ。
Fuck him!
回避不能。解は出てる。
Fuck the
岡部一
equation!
人がどれだけ頑張ったって世界の維新には勝てない。
それでも俺はもがいてやる
I won't lose Mayuri or Kurisu. I hear Kurisu grinding her teeth. Then she turns her back to me.
勝手にしろ。私は手伝わないからな。もうアメリカに帰るつもりだし。さよなら。もう二度と会うこともないわね。法王院京馬さん。本当にバカだ。バカにも程がある。このバカ。
Kurisu disappears down the stairs, muttering insults until I can no longer hear her. At this point, she's really just trying to, I say that, but she's really just... She's been rationalizing the fact that she was gonna have to die. Relieve the timeline, hence the whole conversation before with, different timelines, train station, railway station, I might come back into your timeline at a different point in time. We all have the ability to take the trains and all that junk. Just her trying to rationalize what was going to happen. Now alone, I sigh into the darkness. If anything, what she's the angriest about right now is the fact that we're trying to hold on to hope. We're trying to, hold on to hope, and she's just, she's just mad. Kurisu is absolutely right. I can't think of a single way to save them both. I'm a fool. And yet I have to try. This time I won't have Kurisu's help. I have to fight the universe alone. How do I save both Kurisu and Mayuri? I can't use D-mail. Too much could go wrong. I don't want to make the same mistakes again. In the end, all I can do is time leap. Time leaping can't save Mayuri, but at least it can delay her death. Give me time to find a solution. On this world line, Mayuri dies at 7:30 on the night of August 17th. That's about 26 hours from now. My battle has no end in sight. If only Suzuha was here. Were here, I could have asked her for advice. But even alone, I must find a way. So resolved, I start time leaping again to save Mayuri. I've done this before. When Mayuri died the first time at Moria's hands, I tried time leaping to prevent her death. I only tried running away that time. This time I try every approach I can think of. I try hiring bodyguards to protect Mayuri. I try taking Mayuri to South America, an entire world away from Japan. I try crippling CERN with attacks on their servers, the ones that don't need the IPN 5100. I tried getting Mayuri admitted to a hospital. It's hard, giving Mayuri's perfect health, but I manage. My goal is to keep her from dying by heart attack. Try everything I can possibly imagine. However, every plan fails. Mayuri dies again and again and again. Sometimes it's murder, sometimes an accident. But every time I leap, Mayuri dies. Maybe it really is impossible to resist fate. As long as I remain on this world line, Mayuri can't be saved. Fate will kill her every time. From Mayuri's perspective, she only dies once. But then again, we had that whole bit at the graveyard where she's starting to remember. But I have seen her die dozens of times. All because of me. This feels like the worst version of the chapter. Where we find out that Mayuri's starting to remember her deaths, and in a futile attempt to prevent this on our own, we're gonna cause a few more deaths for her. Yet it no longer affects me as it used to. Oh dear. Little by little I have grown desensitized to her death. That's scary. In the beginning I felt unbearable pain every time I saw her die, and murderous rage towards the one responsible. Now I feel nothing. The realization stuns me. After dozens of leaps I finally realize what should have been obvious from the beginning. I never leap back more than 26 hours. Why? I could go back as far as August 11th, one whole week in the past. Yet I never do. Why? So I know that even if I do, nothing will change. I don't believe that anything will change. Every time Mayuri dies, I find myself thinking another failure. What went wrong this time? I calmly analyze Mayuri's death, then take my data and head for the time leap machine with a sigh, like a gamer forced for the umpteenth time to restart a particularly difficult stage. I'm just going through the motions. I didn't even realize until this moment how routine it had all become. Now that I have, my actions suddenly seem meaningless. I can't take another step. And that's how I find myself here, sitting motionless in front of the time leap machine. I've been staring at it for hours. When we got caught in that evening shower on the Radio Kaikon rooftop, my clothes got soaked, but now they're completely dry. My body temperature has dropped, but I don't have the energy to warm myself with a shower. I sluggishly get to my feet and pick up the headset. The sight of it fills me with resignation. Resignation, that's all. There is no desperate drive to save Mayuri, no hope that this time I might succeed. Those emotions are long gone. There's also a can of nine up on the desk. In truth, they have been gone since my argument with Kurisu. Deep down, I always knew that she was right. I pretended not to see it. I told myself that the time leap machine could solve everything. But that was just an excuse, a last attempt to satisfy my ego. In the end, all I'm doing is
逃げるの
reading my mind again, are you, Kurisu? I turn around in surprise, and there I see Kurisu standing in the doorway. I thought she never wanted to see me again. Why is she here?
なんで
Kurisu ignores my question and fixes me with her usual glare.
タイムリープするのは逃げよ
I mean, yeah. You don't have to tell me. I already know. I know all too well. At the end, all I'm doing is running away. Running from responsibility. Running from the decision. If I had known I would have to make this choice, then I would have refused Suza when she entrusted me with her mission. The mission of John
これ
Titor.
までもマユリを助けるためっていう大義名分で さんの人を俺は傷つけてきたんだ。しかもそのことで感じる罪の意識もだんだん鈍っていくんだ。人としてのまともな感覚が失われていくんだ。
だったらなんで今あんたは迷ってる？
タイムリープマシンっていう保険が効かないからかもな。俺はこのマシンを使いこなしてなんていなくて振り回されているだけなのかも。
Are you desperately trying to tap into some Hoyun Kyoma?
逃げたって苦しくなるだけ。
She suddenly looks away, and she leans against the wall and smiles bitterly.
私がそうだから。
Hmm? Is Kurisu running too? From what?
今の岡部見てられない。自分の顔鏡で見た？急に老けたように見える。心がボロボロになってるんじゃない？そこまで思い悩まずに私の言うことを素直に受け入れればいいんだ。さっき言った通り、あんたはここにとどまっちゃいけない。ベータ世界線に行きなさい。マユリが死なない世界へ。それがあんたのためでもあるし、私のためでもある。
For your sake? She's right. I have no other options left. No more D-mails, no more time leaps. There's no perfect world where both Kurisu and Mayuri live. Maybe there are things I have yet to try, but I'm certain that all of them will end in vain. As long as I stay on this world line, Mayuri will die. And if I go to the Beta world line, Kurisu will die. I'll never be able to talk like this again. It's only been 20 days since we met, and yet it feels like so much longer. Memories of Kurisu flash before my eyes. Oh,
ちょっ
literally.
と勝手に殺さないでくれますか？私ピンピンしてますんで。
Zombie girl?
例えば実際に皆さんが体ごと過去や未来へ行くことができるようなタイムマシンを作るにはまず何が必要か考えてみましょう。誰がクリスティーナだ？一言も言っとらんわ。
Oh, memories.
これまでの自分を否定したくないの。たとえ失敗ばかりだったとしてもそれを含めて今の自分があるんだから。
How far we've grown.
私たちひょっとするととんでもないものを作っちゃったかもしれない。前にあんた言ってくれたでしょ。私のこと大切な仲間だって。あれ結構嬉しかったっていうか。じゃあ電話レンジの改良が終わったら一緒についてきて。
Ah, yeah.
あんたの力になりたい。ありがとう。私のためにそこまで苦しんでくれて。
So much has happened these past 20 days. We argued, we exchanged insults. We made incredible discoveries together. And when confronted with the implications, we shared our fears. Whenever I hit a dead end in my struggle to save Mayuri, I always turned to Kurisu for help. She always listened. She always believed me. And I helped her too when she was distraught over her father. We promised to go to Aomori together. Without this girl genius on our side, we would not have the time leap machine. Proud, passionate Makise Kurisu, always strong, or at least pretending to be. A little noisy too, and serious to a fault. Before I knew it, she had become the center of the lab. From the very beginning, I was attracted to her radiant confidence. I found myself mesmerized by her every gesture, hanging on her every word. I listened enraptured whenever she presented her latest theory. At the end of the day, the reason I never called her by her name was because I was too embarrassed. I admired her, I longed for her, and I didn't want to admit it to myself. Only now do I realize the truth. I love her, and that is why I want so desperately to save her. She's not just a fellow lab member. To me, Kurisu is far more than that. And yet I have no choice. In the end, everything she said was right.
俺はお前をすまない。
In a desperate attempt to hold back my tears, I bite my lip tightly. A taste of blood spreads throughout my mouth.
なんでよりによってクリスなんだって思う。くそ。
Pound my fist on the table. Silence. Nothing moves. Outside the window is only darkness. Oops. Is this what it's like to be the only person left in the world?
ねえ岡部、あんたがベータ世界線に行ったら、こうして仲間として一緒に過ごした記憶はマユリや橋田からは消えちゃうのよね。
Kurisu's cheeks start to redden, and she turns away.
岡部は私のこと覚えててくれる？
Her voice is barely a whisper.
お前のことは絶対に忘れない。誰よりも大切な女のことを忘れたりしない。
それって
Say it, you fool.
何バカなこと言ってんのよ。
Say it.
事実だ。
Oh, yes.
それは証明が必要。それがないと私は方程式を用意できない。
Kurisu is getting flustered for some reason.
ACTH の分泌過剰になり、ガンマ波から確率共鳴が起きてヒルベルト曲線のハウストルフ次元は無限大と仮定されるわけだから、つまり全近線はポジトロン断層法で計測して。
クリス。
Oh my god, she's beautiful. I speak her name. Our eyes meet.
俺はお前が好きだ。
There it is. Kurisu looks away. Her face is bright red.
お前は
Oh no. Oh no. That's...
言いますと
That's...
お前は俺のこと
Why? I...
そのどう思ってる？
Oh, this is awkward.
知りたいのか？
Kurisu suddenly looks me straight in the eye. Her face is still red, but her expression is firm. She walks straight up to me, grabs me by the collar, and jerks me toward her. Oh.
目を閉じろ
Oh. Did I make her mad? Perhaps Kurisu hates me for some reason. Maybe she really did mean all those insults she said to me. I'd be really sad. I slowly lick my trembling lips and timidly try to ask a question.
なぜ目を
いいから閉じなさいよ
Oh. I do as I'm told, though I still don't know why she's so angry. Because she's tsundere. My collar is still in Kurisu's grip. Abruptly, I feel a soft sensation against my lips. A faint scent of citrus tickles my nose. When I open my eyes in surprise, oh! There it is. I see Kurisu's face scant millimeters away. Then I understand what has happened. She's kissing me. Her lips are very warm. My mind goes blank. When I'm unable to think. I want to stay like this forever. Soon our lips separate. That really says it all, doesn't it? Kurisu looks down shyly. You wanted an answer.
したくてしたんじゃないから
Of course not. It's okay.
ただ
I won't tell.
さっき約束したでしょ私のこと忘れないでってより強烈な感情とともに海馬に記名されたエピソード記憶は忘却されにくいのよ
Yes, it was a research experiment to make sure you wouldn't forget me. Not because I like you.
岡部は変態童貞だからファーストキスのことについて聖地化リハーサルが行われるはずでそれはすぐに長期記憶になってそうそう忘れないかって思ってそれで
Ooh, awkward sound glitch there.
どうしても岡部にだけは私のこと忘れてほしくなかったから
Don't worry. My heart fills with love for Kurisu as she makes her frantic excuses. She is incredibly adorable when she gets all flustered like that. What a relief. Kurisu wasn't mad. She was just trying to hide her embarrassment. I want to be with her even more. I want to talk with her even more. I want to learn even more about her. But I know that wish can never come true. My chest tightens. I feel like I'm suffocating. Desperate to keep my emotions under control. Oops. I place my own hands on top of Kurisu's, which are still grabbing my collar.
残念だったな俺はこれがファーストキスではない
Oh.
生意気な童貞のくせに
Cherry boy? I assume that means someone who
うるさい少女
takes other people's first kisses? I remember playfully kissing Mayuri in elementary school. Oh. And just a little while ago, I forcibly kissed Morika to silence her. That... yeah, that was awkward. That was on another world line. And now it never happened, so... I guess it doesn't count? Yeah, let's trying to forget about that one anyway, so...
そうかあんたは初めてじゃなかったのね
It was still pretty damn memorable.
そうだ
No.
だから今のは印象としては弱い長期記憶にはならないかもしれない
Oh, now you're just doing that to get a reaction. I'm lying, of course. I've never felt such an intense kiss as that. The shock was like a lightning bolt to the brain. But still, I'm lying. Because if I miss this opportunity, I'll never be able to touch Kurisu again. This is my last chance.
だから 一度だ。
Ah, smooth. Kurisu fidgets. She usually glares at me harshly, but now she's avoiding my eyes.
絶対に忘れたくないから。念には念を入れる。
I decide to take the initiative. I wrap my arm gently around Kurisu's waist and pull her slender body against mine. Oh,
それならしょうがないな。
tsundere face. Kurisu looks up at me shyly.
キスだけどうぞ。
What is she worried I'll do?
ちゃんとその
I
優
run,
しくして。
I run my fingers softly through her hair. Then I slowly bend down.
岡部。
Oh. We're both shy, so we end up pecking at each other's lips like two small birds. Then we draw back and look at each other. Well, I mean, Kurisu's eyes are wet. Tears are running down her cheeks. I kiss them away. Oh, they're salty.
忘れないで。
We press our lips together again. Stronger than the first time. Longer than the first time. I never want to let go. We embrace each other tightly, our feelings too powerful to contain. We seek each other's warmth again and again. Locked in our embrace, we feel each other's breath. We feel each other's scent. We feel each other's taste.
時間が
Kurisu's whisper resonates through our embrace.
あっという間に過ぎていく。今だけはアインシュタインに文句を言いたい気分。時間は絶対的じゃない。アインシュタインは時間が人や状況によって長くなったり短くなったりするものなんだって科学的に証明した。ねえ岡部、相対性理論ってとてもロマンチックでとても切ないものだね。
It really is. How does Kurisu feel about me? In the end, she never really answered my question. I mean, she didn't answer her question with words, but early morning, Akihabara Station. Kurisu is standing before the entrance with her huge suitcase beside her. She waves to me shyly as I approach. Then she blushes and shoots me her usual glare. Oh. After that kiss, Kurisu went back to her hotel to pack. That suitcase must hold everything that she brought to Japan. She's going back to America.
それじゃ
マユリとダルは本当に呼ばなくていいのか？
なんだかみんなに見送られると辛くなるから。
Yeah.
岡部だけなら何のためらいもなく日本を立てる。
Oh, you.
ジョークよ。
Kurisu looks like she's about to cry. I'm sure I look just as sad. But I won't cry. I won't cry. I don't have that right.
手土産だ。持っていけ。
And her future gadget number 2, the bamboo helicam. It's a bamboo helicopter equipped with a CCD camera. which allows it to record video in the air. A truly groundbreaking invention. But sadly, due to its constant high-speed rotation, the video it produces tends to cause motion sickness. Or maybe if you had attached it to the part of the helicopter that doesn't rotate, you would have had more luck.
いらねえ。
Oh.
いいから。そんなにかさばるわけじゃないし。
I wanted to give her future gadget number 7, Ghost in the Ball, but it was too big. Ghost in the Ball. Kurisu accepts bamboo helicam with a strained smile.
しょうがないから受け取っておく。
Oh. And then silence. No words of farewell. We just look at each other.
青森。一緒に行けなかったな。
うん。
Yeah. It's
で
kinda...
もこの2週間なんだかんだで楽しかった。
They really were.
マユリア、橋田によろしくね。
Kurisu spreads her arms wide. Without a moment's hesitation, I step forward and embrace the girl genius one last time.
岡部、頑張って。
We'll try. Kurisu smiles faintly, then turns and walks toward the entrance with a suitcase in hand. I watch her go, unable to move a muscle. I want to stop her. I want to wrap my arms around her and tell her to stay with me forever. But I can't. This is what we decided. To save Mayuri. To save the future. I'm sorry, Kurisu. I can't save you. Kurisu will disappear. She'll be left behind on this world line. There is no place for her in the coming world.
俺はマキセ・クリスのことを、マキセ・クリスのぬくもりを絶対に忘れない。
Damn, Skippy. I don't know whether Kurisu hears my words. She keeps walking. Stride steady. Back straight. Arms spaghetti. Long silky hair fluttering in the wind. She's quickly fading into the distance. But I can tell. I see her shoulders trembling. We will never meet again. Our world lines will never cross again. I'm glad I met you, Kurisu. I would have been lost without you. You literally picked us up when we were at our darkest and gave us the strength to undo our mistakes and get back to the Beta world line. But unfortunately, that meant having to doom you to death. I love you. Goodbye. I stand there in the entrance as commuters file past, until long after she has vanished from sight, afraid that any motion, any thought, might cause the tears to fall.
それではこれよりオペレーションベルダンディ最終フェーズを開始する。
Mayuri and Daru turn to me and nod. Today is the last day of Komima. Daru wanted to attend, of course, but a little begging convinced him to prioritize the operation. Take a look around the lab. These 20 days have been madness. It's incredible to think that at one point this lab had a whole 8 members. And now we're back to 3. The memories we made, the experiences we shared. To save Mayuri, I will undo them all. There is sorrow in me, and guilt. I engrave them deep inside my heart. I'll never forget, I mustn't forget, these long yet short summer days. Still, I choose to erase our memories. I choose to return everything back to normal. Suzuha's mission is irrelevant. I'm not doing this for the future. As long as Mayuri lives, nothing else matters.
ダル始めてくれ。いいんだな。ああ。
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie, says the super hacker. Dara starts typing on the IBM 5100. It's already connected to his main computer. This will get us into CERN's central database, where they keep the data they mine with Echelon. There we will locate the first email I sent on July 28th and erase all trace of its existence. With this I can reach the Beta World line. At last, Mayuri will be safe. Hey, look at Mayuri. She's on the couch, sitting straight as a ramrod, with her grandmother's pocket watch pressed to her ear. She stays still, her eyes closed. Did we explain anything to her on this? Whenever Mayuri wants to calm down, she listens to the sound of that pocket watch. Earlier, I told Mayuri everything. Oh, good. I guess she's come to terms with it in her own way. As in the actual work, I've left to Daru. No problem there. While waiting for him to finish, I walk into the development room. In the center of the room is the time leap machine. I squat down and gently brush my fingers against the microwave surface. It's cool to the touch. I made irreplaceable friends because of this thing. And because of this thing, I've hurt them. But I don't want to blame the tool. It's how you use the tool that matters. And I've got to admit, it saved me more than once. But still, once this is over, I'll destroy the time leap machine. We must never make the same mistakes again.
オカリン見つけた。マジであったぞこれ。
あったのか。俺が送った D メールが。
しっかり残ってるよ。
Daru points to a string of characters. My name is there, followed by the message I wrote about Kurisu's death. 3 lines total, each 12 characters long. This data led CERN to our doorstep. At FB's instruction, Moeka and the Rounders attacked. If Suzuha is right, then by erasing this data, we'll escape from Attractor Field Alpha, where CERN dominates the future. That will take us to Attractor Field Beta, to the Beta World Line within its range of convergence, to a future without Mayuri's death. Mayuri is standing next to me, gazing intently at the monitor. She grasps my hand firmly.
おかり。
大丈夫だ。
Her name was in Japanese there for a minute. She looks anxious, so I pat her head to calm her down.
エンターキーを押せばデータ消せるようになってる。
Daru stands up and gestures to the open seat.
その儀式はオカリンに譲るわ。
Thank you, my loyal comrades. I sit down and face the keyboard. This time it ends. Kurisu's face floats through my mind. I close my eyes and take a deep breath. Goodbye, Kurisu. Slowly, I raise my right hand and extend my index finger. No speech this time?
勝利の時
There's
は
the
来た。
speech. Daru twitches at my cry.
この
Jesus,
俺
don't
は
yell.
あらゆる陰謀に屈せず、己の信念を貫き、ついにラグナロックを戦い抜いたのだ。
Jeez, Okarin, you don't have to yell.
この勝利のため、我が手足となって戦ってくれた仲間たちに感謝を。
One press of this key and Kurisu will die. I firmly grip my kodan at the shoulder, where it has been stitched together with jagged pink thread.
訪れるのは俺が望んだ世界なり。
I wished for Mayuri to live and Kurisu to die. That is the truth, and I must never forget it.
すべてはシュタインズゲートの選択である。
This is the choice of Okabe Rintaro.
世界は再構成される。
I swing down my index finger. Uh-oh. At the exact same time, I hear the lab door open. My eyes dart toward the sound. Kurisu? There in the doorway stands Kurisu. Her face is flushed. Was she running? Why is she here? She should be on her way to the airport right now. Kurisu is looking at me. Her eyes are glistening, but her face is all smiles. Did she come back for me? In a split second of frozen time, I imagine I hear her voice. We didn't say goodbye, she says. Immediately afterward, my finger strikes the enter key. The world starts to warp. The timeline is being rewritten. I feel my consciousness being sucked into the vortex. Reading Steiner. Divergence is changing. The warp accelerates. Kurisu. Daru. Mayuri. Everything inside the lab is shifting. Color fades as my consciousness leaves this world line. I turn to face Kurisu, desperate to burn this last sight of her into my eyes. She raises her hand.
さよなら。私も岡部のことが。
Oh no. Oh no. The world gradually stops spinning. The world gradually stops spinning. Little by little, color returns. I look to the door. She was standing there just a moment ago. My assistant, Christina Makise Kurisu. Now she's gone, vanished like a dream. I look around the room. Next to me is Daru. Behind me is Mayuri. Everything is where it should be. It looks like nothing has changed at all. I gently touch my coat's shoulder where Kurisu fixed a torn seam. It's gone. My coat isn't torn. The stitches, uneven from having been sewn in the dark, have disappeared. There's no trace of that ridiculous pink thread. I stand up and head to the development room. Underneath the table, the time leap machine. No, that's not the time leap machine. That's the phone wave, name subject to change. The upgrades Kurisu made are gone. Nothing has changed. This world is exactly the same. In all respects save one. Kurisu was never here. Every trace of her has vanished. Kurisu is nowhere now. Nowhere except in my memories. Mayuri and Daru are looking at me.
なあ、ラボメンナンバー004は誰だっけ？
I need to ask, even though I know what the answer will be.
オカリン、ラボ面には004の人はいないよ。
それとも名前すら明かされてない隠れメンバーが幼女なら許す。
Oh,
いや、
I knew that it would be like this. But the fact that they forgot her existence is so saddening, so frightening. I am the only person in the world who remembers Makise Kurisu as Lab Mem 004. So I won't forget. I alone will live with her memory engraved upon my heart. Now, time to proclaim my triumph. There are still things that must be done, and many sacrifices were made to get here. But despite all that, this is my victory. I have won. Mayuri and Daru stare in wonder at my abrupt laughter.
今ここにラグナロックの勝敗を決したこの俺、狂気のマッドサイエンティストである法王院京馬はそのアインシュタインにも匹敵する IQ170 の霊理なる頭脳により機関及びセレンのあらゆる攻撃に対し時空を操ることで完全に勝利したのだ。まさに俺は神に等しき存在となった。そしてたどり着いたこの大いなる地平、我が野望が叶う世界、世界の支配構造はリセットされ混沌の未来が待つであろう。これこそがシュタインズ。
オカリン、
Hmm? Mayuri suddenly throws her arms around me. I freeze, utterly taken aback. Daru looks as confused as I am. Mayuri looks up at me and smiles. is the gentlest smile I've ever seen.
もういいんだよ。
何を言ってるんだ。俺は今華麗なる勝利宣言を。
だって今のオカリ泣き出しそうな顔してるんだもん。ね
Yep.
え、無理しないで。前にも言ったよ
Oh
ね。
no.
マユシーはオカリンの重荷にはなりたくないって。もうその口調続けなくてもいいんだよ。辛いなら普通に戻ってオカリンの心をね、さらけ出してもいいんだよ。
俺は
もうマユシーのことは気にしなくていいから。マユシーは大丈夫だから。
Oh.
オカリンはね、オカリンのために泣いてもいいんだからね。
My hostage is all grown up now.
何があったのかはわからないけど、泣いてもいいんだよ。
And just like that, the mask shatters. All it took was one word from Mayuri. Mayuri, the sister I never had. The girl who always needed my protection. I had to save her. That was my purpose. I even sacrificed the girl I loved. But now I finally realize that it's over. Mayuri is safe. I'm free. Once more I see Kurisu's face in my mind's eye. I recall the warmth of her body, the softness of her lips, the weight of her last words. One by one they pound against my heart. I can't bear it anymore.
オカリン、マジで泣いてんの？
Mayuri knows. My vision blurs. Tears run down my cheeks.
俺は
A tidal wave of emotion crashes over me. Nothing remains to hold it back. I'll never see Kurisu again. That knowledge shreds my heart. I can't hold back my sobs. I can't stop my tears. This is the world I've been searching for. A world where Mayuri does not die. And yet it is missing the person most precious to me. It's too much. It's too cruel. Why did it have to be Kurisu? Why was I forced to choose? Why did she send me off with a smile? I cling to Mayuri. She strokes my hair gently. I surrender to my grief. 3 days have passed since then, and Mayuri is still alive. Moeka and the Rounders have not attacked, and Tennoji has shown no sign of moving against us. Dara has been visiting May Queen as usual, while Mayuri has been working on costume designs for next Kamima. Everything is back to normal. Everything, save for the hole in my heart.
これで最後だな。
I'm standing by the dumpster out back of the lab. We just finished dumping the last of the trash. This morning I called Daru, and together we dismantled the phone wave and the IBN 5100.
はあ、もったいねえな。IBN5100 は売ればプレミアつくのに。
それよりね、ラボから電子レンジがなくなっちゃったよ。
Oh, there is that.
マユシーはもうジューシー唐揚げナンバーワンを食べられないのです。
Yeah, that is a slight flaw of our.
電子レンジぐらい拾ってくればいいだろ。
We no longer need the phone wave, that miraculous time machine built by coincidence. It brought Kurisu into my life. but at the same time it made many people suffer. It must never be used again. Not by me, not by anyone. It's time for the phone wave to die, and with it, the insane mad scientist Hoyon Kyoma, Lord of Space and Time. I recall what Kurisu once said.
これまでの自分を否定したくないの。たとえ失敗ばかりだったとしても、それを含めて今の自分があるんだから。
Even our failures are a part of who we are today. Gaze once more upon the scrap heap that was future gadget number 8. We stripped it down to the last bolt and circuit board. Surely no one can rebuild it now. Time travel is too much power for any human to wield. We don't need demails or time leaps, even if nothing in the future is guaranteed. Even though I may die tomorrow. Life was never meant to be redone. And that's fine by me. Wouldn't you say so too, Kurisu? I looked at the sky, and even though it's the middle of the day, I can see a single star shining. Maybe it's Venus. Which suddenly reminds me.
過去にだって今すぐ行けますよ。夜になったら望遠鏡で空を覗いてみてください。何万年も前の光を見ることができるでしょう。
Every night we casually travel through time. That's what Kurisu said. Each and every word she spoke I carve into my heart, so that I'll never let them slip from memory. For as long as my life endures. And here we go. I think, based on the way that turned out, that this is the ending that leads into Steins Gate 0. I say I think because I'm pretty sure that someone has brought it up in the comments at one point in time. Will I play Steins Gate 0? Not immediately. I gave some thoughts in credits of Mayuri's route, and I'll have some more for the final ending, but I'm not sure how I feel about Kurisu's route being so closely gated off. Or being gated off so closely to the true ending. Oh, there it is. Paradox Meltdown. Here's our clear list. We got our endings. 38 out of 42 achievements. Missing one tip, which I assume will come in the final ending. What are we missing achievement-wise? Prologue clear. Unlock to find out. Oh, is the true ending? All world lines complete. We have not quite done that yet. 100% CGs. I have a feeling those will all coincide for the most part. And then there's this. Unsure what that is. We've pretty much seen everything else. And we have. That we can thus far. All of these are... literally, this whole collection is just phone trigger achievements. For some reason I can click on these icons, but nothing really... So... I think it's only fitting that we end off on this. And then... I said before that I'm not really sure how I felt about Kurisu's route ending, final chapter being gated off so closely to to the true ending, because we literally had to do all the true ending flags that we could to get this far. Literally, the true ending flags were bonding with Kurisu, agreeing to go see your father in Aomori, and then just literally following the messages that came up later on. So Kurisu is the true ending. We're one step away, I suppose. One step away to figuring out how to finally subvert our final choice. Kurisu or Mayuri? Why not both? We'll sort this out next time. In what should be the final episode of Steins Gate. The final choice of Steins Gate, where we claim our ultimate victory on the battlefield of Ragnarok!